I've got some more stuff back here.
All right.
Wow, look at all this.
Oh my gosh.
Got a few Zeppelins.
That's what I was talking to you about before. I said anytime I see a Zeppelin, I usually try to buy it. Holy
there
moly.
aren't any left because I bought them all.
You did.
I see that. Wow. We've made it to AJ's personal hangar.
A lot of planes here, that's for sure.
He's got steel pressed blimps. He's got pedal planes. This is his inner sanctum. Wow.
That's my my junkyard, boneyard.
You know, I'm not a real big airplane guy, but airplanes are worth a lot of money. AJ, what about this plane? One item that did catch my eye was a little Hubley airplane. It's cast iron, the wheels are original, it's got the propeller.
It's a good one.
How about 200?
200, I'm happy with it.
Okay. It's got the original paint. It's one of those pieces that'd be easy to sell.
Oh, here's a 356. What are you thinking?
$30.
All right, I'll put it on my shelf. I've got an old 356.
So this is a Hubley Junior. You know, it says Harley Davidson on it. It needs 2 tires on here. It's got the rims. They've had the original tires on it. You know, this could realize 275, 300.
Well, it is in great mechanical shape. It's not broken or buggered or damaged.
Not at all.
I could do 200 on this.
I think 200 is fair.
Okay.
We'll do it.
Good.
Now, did you restore any of these?
No, I didn't. No, I
Okay.
bought them.
But that one obviously is original paint.
That's an original one there.
That is incredible. Completely original down to the tires and the belt. See that, Frankie? Look, it's got the original belt on it.
Oh, yeah.
See that?
Yeah, that's an incredible piece.
Yeah, it's got the Spirit of St. Louis on the back of it. Charles Lindbergh was a world-famous celebrity. In 1927, he piloted the Spirit of St. Louis from New York to Paris. Lindbergh's flight introduced the era of modern aviation. Suddenly, Charles Lindbergh and the Spirit of St. Louis was everywhere. Anything that you could put Lindbergh's name or the plane's name on, they did it. Anything from board games to bicycles to pedal planes. The beauty of this pedal plane is that it's completely untouched. It's original paint. Every inch of it has never been messed with. Wood and metal mixed together.
I've never seen another one like it.
It says Gendron plane 2200.
That's what I paid for.
Yeah. This was an extremely expensive, very elaborate gift to give to a child back then. Imagine the kid pedaling as fast as he can with the propeller going down the sidewalk, thinking that they were gonna take off. This was an exciting time for America and the world. Can I make you an offer on this plane?
That's my favorite plane. The others you
I know, it's the only original paint
can
one.
take the others, but
It's the only original paint one.
throw a number at me. Let's see how
3,200.
It's too nice to let go.
Right now, I'm considering this plane worth $4,000 to $4,200 to the right person because it's so clean, it's so original, it's so cool. Pieces of this quality and this condition very rarely come up for sale, and he knows that. 35 on this.
All right, well, let's think about this for a while.
All right, let's think about it.
What else we got? What else can we put in the pile here?
How much is this row? I'm looking at his pressed steel plane collection, the toy planes. Very large. Some are tri-motors, very hard stuff to find, and some are in better condition than others. So I choose 3 planes. Hopefully, this will sweeten it up a little bit. Okay, how about this? So if I pay $3,500 for the pedal plane, if you do these 2 tri-power planes, the yellow one and the silver one for $1,000. And that one for the Lockheed Cirrus.
The white one?
For $5,000. That's $5,000. I'd do $5,000.
All right, I can do that.
Yep.
All right, we got there together.
Good.
Hey, so when I first got here today, I saw all of the toys, and I'm thinking to myself, this is gonna be a Frank pick. But after walking around and checking all this stuff out, Frank will always be Toy Guy 1, but now I'm Toy Guy 2.
I'm gonna have you put yours in first.
You know, I've collected these things for a lot of years, and collecting is the biggest part of collecting. Finding them, buying them, whatever. And then you put them away and you forget about it and you go buy something else.
AJ,
Thank you.
And
thank you for everything.
Yeah, well,
We
thank you,
appreciate
guys.
it.
And I collected a lot of this stuff to have in my later years and sell them and pass them on to other people. And so I'm there now.
Thanks, AJ. See you, buddy.
Yeah, thanks.
this place is huge. Oh, wow. So much room. Oh, my gosh. Wow. What year is the trailer?
It's a 1947 Curtiss Wright trailer designed by Wally Byam.
Wally Byam is the mastermind and the creator of Airstream trailers. But when World War II started, he shut down Airstream. Curtiss Wright had three things going for it. One, it had the skill. Two, it had the material. And three, it had the employees. What they needed was Wally Byam to help them with the design.
It's 20 feet long overall.
This looks all original in the inside.
It is pretty original.
Wally Byam designed trailers for a very short time for Curtiss Wright before he opened Airstream again. So this is unbelievable. Very cool. So you gonna sell this?
No, not so much. I would like to restore it because my big dream is to drive it around Canada and the U.S.
No kidding. That's a great dream.
With a vintage 1947 truck.
Oh, wow.
Or a Woody.
It's been quite a big effort to keep all of this, and it is expensive to keep it. Come on back. Let me show you an airplane over here.
Okay.
No, wow, man.
Wow.
Look at the engine on that, Robbie. Look at that radial engine.
Radial.
This
Whoa.
is an all-original 1930 airplane that came from San Bernardino. It was last flown just before Pearl Harbor.
Really?
And when Pearl Harbor was bombed, civilian flying on the West Coast was banned. So this stayed in the hangar the whole war and never flew again. So I saw this for the very first time when the owner took me back, and we were always going to refinish it, and I desperately wanted to take him flying it one last time.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
unfortunately, he got cancer and died, but he left it to me. And,
Really?
Wow.
So half of the people love it just the way it is.
Yeah.
The engine has bright yellow oil. It's got new compression. And it basically...
So there's basically no hours on it.
Very few. They made 3 of these at the factory in Los Angeles.
That's all they made was 3.
Only 3. At the end of World War I, the American government sold surplus Jenny airplanes. The old Jennies were big and kind of clunky, and people wanted smaller, faster, more sporty airplanes. And Populaire was built in 1930 and answered that call. Unfortunately, the Populaire came on right at the beginning of the Depression in the big stock market crash. So the company failed in 1931 or 32 after just manufacturing 3 airplanes. The one that I have is the only remaining of the 3. To find something like this unmolested, I mean, is as it was. I think the last registration up in the front cockpit is dated 1938.
I love that
think you
logo
fly
on
it.
the side. What does that say?
It says Populaire, which is the name of it, and then it says Earl Aviation Corporation.
Dang, this is so cool. So you said you've known about this plane since 1969.
Right, it's the first time.
So
they
did your dad know about this plane too?
No, he didn't know anything about it. My dad had a photo processing plant, and I had a camera, I mean, at a very early age, I know maybe 5 or 6 years old. It was just magical. I never wanted to be like a portrait photographer or anything like that. I mean, the airplane things really interested me. I started going to the Reno air races, and I was sitting in the media trailer, and a man came in a suit, and he asked me if I had the pictures of the 4 winning airplanes. And I said, yes. He gives me his card, and it was from J. Walter Thompson in New York, the manager of the Champion Sparkplug account.
Wow.
That was the door.
Yeah.
And I got through the door. And then I met the Snowbirds up in Canada in 1980, flew with them, did not get sick. This is one of my signature pictures with the team that Kodak reproduced.
Oh my gosh.
In a poster. And I'm in a 10th jet, shot on Kodachrome.
Wow.
And this lasted for 33 years.
Oh my gosh. This was Rafe's moment. Everything that he ever did added up to a brilliant career and a 33-year gig. Would you even consider selling this?
I would. I mean, I want it to go to a good home. I would consider, yes.
Like the person I'm thinking of Rick. So this guy's got a museum, and it's a motorcycle museum, but it's really involving more into transportation. So he's got like a lot of cars, and he's got all these things, but he's built these massive buildings. And he mentioned to us probably, I don't know, a year ago or something, he was wanting a plane.
Yeah.
I think it would be preserved the way it is now.
Yeah, so I think that would be outstanding.
So if I could take some pictures of it.
Sure, let's do it.
We are huge fans of Legends Motorcycle Museum in Springville, Utah. Over the years, we've sold Rick a number of things that are on display in the museum. This will be by far the largest piece that we've ever connected him with. I'll send him all this.
Oh, excellent.
Transportation history covers anything from airplanes to automobiles to bicycles to motorcycles. He's always understood that all of those things are connected to each other. Hey, did you get pics of that plane?
Yeah,
I know, the thing's insane, right?
I like it.
So do you remember about a year ago when you told my brother and I that you were looking for an airplane?
I do.
Okay, so now this is that moment that we found you an airplane and we're calling to see if you want it.
It was made in Los Angeles, Rick, in 1930. There were 3 of them made. It's a 2-seat biplane. It's got a 7-cylinder Warner Scarab Jr. I think it's 115 horse. A nice wooden propeller. It's olive drab colored fuselage with yellow wings.
Yeah.
What do you want for it?
Well, I'm looking for 35.
And it's a complete airplane ready to hang.
It's a complete airplane ready to hang, that's right.
It's pretty cool, buddy.
It is. It would look amazing in your museum.
And I've been looking for an airplane to hang in there for the last 3 or 4 years.
Well, it's a pretty unique one, for sure.
Yeah.
Looks like it's got some history behind it. I'd be interested in it. If you could help line somebody up that would load it up and get it to Utah, I would buy it.
Okay. All right, well, let me get to work on it and see what we can do.
All right, Rick, I'm gonna put you in contact with each other. And hey, congratulations, man. It's a really cool piece.
It does look nice.
I know, right?
It's
nuts.
mind-blowing.
It's
It
nuts.
is. It's mind-blowing.
Hey, man, if I had about, I don't know, 20 feet more in my ceiling, I'd buy it.
Yeah.
Thank you, buddy.
I think the Popular would be a great addition to Rick's museum in Utah.
I'm just glad we were able to put these two together. This is perfect for Rafe. Now he has the room to do what he wants to in his building. And that's a huge thing. That's one of the reasons he called us.
See you guys. See you, Ray. Bye-bye. Thank you.
It's in the office because it's cracked, and we don't have it on display because we don't want it to get broken anymore.
Oh, no, you got a face
there
on
it
it.
is. There you go. Arab Aviation.
Have you seen that one before?
I've never seen it. Underneath this.
Do you have the other lens for it?
Supposedly it's in the building, but I have never seen it.
Okay.
I've been collecting gas and oil for over 35 years. Anytime you can put aviation on a globe and the word Texas, it means the number's going up. Is this something you'd sell?
Sure, I have no idea what it would be worth, but
I've never seen it before. If you don't mind, can I take a picture of it? I got a guy that I deal with that would know more about it.
sure.
Yeah, I mean, we want to be able to give you as much as we can for stuff because I feel like it's going to a great cause. You know, I really believe in a lot of these small town museums. You know, this is hands-on history for kids when they come in here. Gas and oil collectibles, or what we call Petroliana, has been hot for a very long time. So imagine all of these years, people that collect this stuff have been on the back roads, shaking the bushes, trying to find anything related to it. You would think that by now, all of it had been found.
So what did you find out on the phone?
Here's the deal. It's a great piece, but if we find the other panel, it's like mega. So
All right, so get to looking.
we're trying to find the needle in the haystack. So we're gonna have to do some due diligence and actually dig through every one of these boxes. Hopefully we can find the other lens.
Okay, I'm gonna leave you guys here for a little bit to dig, and I'm gonna run upstairs and check on some things, and I'll be back.
I would love that, a box of dresses.
My heart is pounding so fast when I uncover that lens. I'm just hoping that I don't break it. I can't stand touching glass. I found it. I found it.
What shape's it in?
It's not broke.
Guess what?
Terry.
Where you at?
Holy crap, you found it.
I know.
I've been with the museum for 8 years, and I don't remember ever seeing it.
Pretty cool.
It's like Cinderella gas globe. Fits perfectly.
All right. So I called my guy, Ed. He lives here in Texas. He said if we could find the extra lens, which we did, he said he would pay $8,000 for these 2 lenses.
Really?
Yeah, he's probably the biggest gas globe
Serious?
collector. Yes.
And to find out that it was valued at the $8,000 for the pair, it was pretty surprising, or shocking maybe even.
But here's the kicker. Mike and I talked about it downstairs. It's not about us making money here, okay? This is about you guys surviving in this economy that's going on.
Right.
We've bought enough stuff here to where we feel like we can make some money. This is something that we don't feel like we have to make any money on because this guy's in Texas. He's passionate about these.
Because it has a connection to a family here, would there be a way to reproduce this so we would have one of these here at the museum to keep on display?
So we can have something like this reproduced. We'll photograph it, you know, and then there's a company that does that. Robbie and I'll take care of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the other guy's gonna come here and pay.
He's gonna come here and pay.
I say, let's go for it.
You wanna do it?
I want to do it.
All right.
gonna
Awesome.
do it.
That's awesome.
Sounds
his
great.
hand,
so.
That's great.
God bless Texas, my friend.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Let's
load
load
some
up.
stuff up.
I really appreciated what they did. Mike talks about the museum in his hometown, and he knows how museums struggle. So for them to do that for us just meant a lot to us.
All right, this is the last of them. There we go.
Small town museums preserve more than just the items inside. They are essential in cultivating pride for a community, passing on local culture, and sharing heritage.
Man, it's been a great day.
These museums need to be moved into the future and not left behind. On the lenses, there was no decision to be made. It was simply the right thing to do.
See you, buddy!
See ya!
The only thing that I can't believe is that you found it and not me.
I learned from the best. I learned from you.
I love you too.
Love you too, man. Seriously.
Love you
That was a
too,
good day, man.
I know, I feel good about that.
Look at that sunset.
All right. This is awesome. I love this kind of stuff. There's a few dies over here I saw too.
Okay.
Let me
let's
show
go
you those
look.
real quick.
As a picker, you have to think out of the box. So I'm looking for anything on this property that I can repurpose.
All right, over here I grabbed a pile. Look at that. It's like a little tiger face. This is a really neat Indian. I love that.
Yeah.
I think I can repurpose them into something cool, something clever, something different.
And then here is a skull with wings.
Right, yeah.
I thought that was really awesome.
If somebody just wants a really cool piece that's interesting on a shelf, this is it.
This is an interesting one just because it's so big. American Master Ladies Hairdressers Association. But look at the side of her
Oh, yeah.
head with like a flower or something.
Right, right.
I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, that's a weird hairdo.
And then this I thought was really cool. I found this in a drawer.
Oh, yeah.
Coney Island
Coney
Watchman.
Island. That's awesome.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
And then this one is really cool because it's an airplane, and if
Yep.
you notice, you can barely read in it. It says Curtis.
Right, right.
Okay, so Glenn Curtis, he was in Hammondsport, New York, and he was one of the fathers of aviation.
To me, Curtis is right up there with the Wright brothers. This guy was a bicycle racer. Then he made motorcycles. And then he made airplane engines. I mean, this guy is one of my heroes.
He was a genius.
Aviation stuff is red hot and extremely collectible.
So what are you thinking on these? It sounds like you sold a few of these before.
I have.
Okay.
I've sold them anywhere from 20 bucks to 300.
The hairdresser one, 30 bucks.
I'll do 30 on that one.
Okay, that's hairdresser. The tiger's what, 35?
Let's go with 40.
All right, and then Glenn Curtis.
Well, Curtis, we're going with 100.
All right, I'll do that. Early aviation stuff is hard to find, and I like the fact that it's Curtis.
Right, right.
And then the skull with the wings, I mean,
Well, you love that one, so I
Yeah.
should push it.
50.
I was thinking like 75. Ooh. What? That's the
How
one
about
you love
60?
the best. Let's go 65.
All right.
You love it.
65. And then I've got one more here, the Indian. To me, he's $60 cool.
Okay, we'll do that.
Okay. Okay, what are you thinking on the Coney Island badge?
I like the Coney Island badge quite a bit. So
Okay, like how much is quite a bit?
I would be at 100 with the Coney Island badge.
All right, I'm a hot dog guy. I gotta have it.
Okay.
All right, very cool.
Hey, Kim, about this little guy here. Looks like a marksman. See,
It
it's
does.
got the bullseye, it's got the double guns, $10.
20.
All right, you got it.
I pulled this out from underneath here.
Wow.
Today, in the big box store mentality, when everything is being made overseas, it's important to preserve and repurpose a lot of this stuff.
So there's anything from wrestling, here's a boat. Oh, look at that. Punch ball, 1928.
I like a lot of those.
I know, I do too.
The artwork is really pretty.
I don't know why I liked them, but they spoke to me.
You know, you can buff some of this stuff up too, and it looks good.
Here's my question to you. Would you just sell the bin?
The whole bin.
Like, I have 2 stores. So a lot of stuff in here is $5, some could be 20 bucks. 800 bucks. We sell it by the pound. See, Frank's over there buying it by the piece. I was like, why buy it by the piece if you can buy it by the pound?
Yeah.
Okay.